Tonight, and the David Hammer Losing Faith investigation, the Archdiocese is planning to consolidate several of its parish churches. David joining me now in studio to break down exactly what's going on and what the Archdiocese has to say about this, David.
Yeah, that's right, Charisse. We do not know yet how many parishes will be affected, but multiple sources with knowledge of the church's plans say pastors will be telling their parishioners at Mass about the Archdiocese plans to merge several neighboring parishes. This is the latest domino to fall in the Archdiocese clergy sexual abuse crisis. First, the Archdiocese declared bankruptcy in May 2020. Then, the uninsured costs of the bankruptcy skyrocketed from an expected $7 million in 2020 to about $26 million in legal fees alone this past spring. Last month, Archbishop Gregory Amen said churches would have to help pay to cover about 500 abuse claims. And now some Catholic churches will have to close and be sold to help cover the rising debt. Sharon Brilski fought to keep Our Lady of Good Counsel open during the last consolidation after Hurricane Katrina. We were there in 2008 when her late husband, Harold Baquet, was arrested trying to keep the church open.
The closures in 2008 were unexpected, but at the same time, there had been discussions in the Archdiocese among all the churches into different clusters about what to do about the fact that population in the churches were declining. But this is not that. This is simply almost like a tax on people who still are very loyal to the very church that in some ways betrayed them by their own lack of willingness to deal with an internal problem.
Now, the Archdiocese of New Orleans has over 110 parishes. The Archdiocese just sent us a statement saying more information will be available after the parishes are notified. It says a lot of factors play into the decision to consolidate churches, and it says, quote, the impact of the bankruptcy is limited to the fact that the administrative offices of the Archdiocese, because of its own financial situation and its need to maintain a balanced budget, can no longer supplement parishes and ministries that are struggling financially.
All right, David, thank you so much for that update.